Our next exercise here is going to be the lunge exercise, which is a strengthening one for all of our leg foundations, for our hips, for our adductors, and for our pelvis. To perform this, you can do this in a few different ways, where you can perform the reps on one leg as many times as you need to and then switch to the other side, or it can be performed in an alternative way where you can just switch one leg at a time for every single rep. Another thing about this is that it can be performed without any additional weight, just with your body weight, similar to how we perform the squats. To challenge yourself, if you have the strength or you're ready at that point of maybe your injury recovery to add some weight onto it and challenge yourself, then you can just hold a pair of dumbbells, one on each side, and perform the exercise the exact same way with holding the dumbbells. So to begin with, I'm going to demonstrate how to perform this exercise without any additional weight, and then I'll perform how we can work ourselves up to adding some additional weight and challenging ourselves. So a few key points to focus on when performing the lunge is when you first step out. So if I'm going to start working with my right leg, I'm going to step out, and then from this position, my left leg is going to bend all the way down to the ground. Your knee doesn't have to touch the ground, but it does have to go low. If you're not going low enough, then you're not performing the exercise in the most efficient way possible for the exercise itself and to get the benefits from it. So the way the exercise is supposed to look continuously is like this. So what we're doing here is stepping out, allowing our back leg to bend down to the ground, and then allowing our front leg to push ourselves back up. A few things to focus on here. One is actually not being too straight up or leaning backwards. We want to keep a slight bend forward and keeping our core engaged to allow us from that position to push ourselves up. You can see also as I'm stepping forward, my right leg is going forward, but my left arm is going up, mimicking that running motion. That will allow you to maybe balance yourself better and be more comfortable when performing this exercise. So now if I'm going to work on my left leg, I'm going to step forward, allow my right knee to bend almost to the ground or tap the ground. As soon as it taps the ground, I can focus on my left leg, pushing myself backwards. How it's going to look with continuous reps on my left side will be like this. Now to add weight and challenge myself, which will only allow me to gain more from this exercise, assuming I'm ready for it, is performing this exercise with a pair of dumbbells. So I'm going to grab these dumbbells that I have at the edge of my mat. I'm going to go straight into my starting position. Now, something to focus on here is by holding dumbbells, you actually won't have your arms to support you in that motion, that balancing motion. So all you're going to do is hold the weight on your side, one on each side of your body. From this position, focus on, again, keeping your chest slightly bent forward, keep your core engaged so that when you perform the exercise, all of your body is engaged and able to help you perform each rep. So I'll perform a couple reps, one leg at a time. When you're done with the exercise, I recommend to not drop the weights. You would simply bend your knees and drop the weights to the ground.
If you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe below and don't forget to hit the notification button.